Hey, Charlie. This is the festival playlist. It's a year-round guide to new events and exclusive rewards at Horizon Mexico. So make sure you check back each season to see what's on.
Welcome back, Charlie.
You're making incredible progress and everything is reflected here. Why don't you have a look around and decide what you want to do next? If you want, you can pin any of these challenges to your dashboard to track your progress.
Oye, amigo! Ready to head into the jungle? We need to find a dirt outpost and a certain big cat I've been chasing.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn right. 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Remy, I have a vehicle, but no guide.
Small change of plans, my friend. Tell me, have you ever seen an active volcano up close? Meet me at the top of the mountain. You don't want to miss this.
Whoa! What was that?
That's nothing. Just a small tremor. Yaris 200 suspension can handle it, no problem. My friend, there is a lot of smoke coming out of this volcano. You might want to get up here pronto.
Boss, got it. On my way.
Hey, Ramiro, the festival operations team are tracking some activity around the volcano. That wouldn't happen to be exactly where you're taking my superstar driver, would it?
Está bien, Haley. This is really only a small eruption. Nothing to worry about.
Fine. Just remember we have an outpost to set up, yeah?
Isn't this incredible? The volcano has never been like this before, but it's waking up for Horizon! When you reach the top, we should do our tests and then get out of here, my friend. The Maca is waiting and I think the volcano is getting angrier.
Angelica Garcia coming to you live from the Horizon XS chopper. That's right, we have a chopper. We're flying high over Mexico to see one superstar driver take on the fury of the Gran Caldera volcano. Don't go anywhere.
Looks like you're attracting the local news. You're on TV.
It looks safe, but there's vapor everywhere. This expedition looks to be heading straight to the active crater of the volcano. This might be the most rock and roll thing ever. We'll be back soon.
Remy, did they say anything about steam vents?
See? Believe it or not, they said opening them, say with a car, actually helps release the geothermal energy.
Keep going, superstar. Don't let the Gran Caldera defeat you. Horizon XS is cheering you on.
Coming up on the crater now, Remy.
Copy that. Feel free to turn on the air conditioning. You made it! Bien hecho! I spoke to Haley and they say we have some time. In fact, here are some things she wants us to do up here. For science, you know?
For science.
See, Haley? We've placed the seismometer. You're getting the readings? Buenísimo. We should be heading down soon.
geologists do it, but...
Hey! Science is problem solving!
Yep! Should be enough water in the cab for a sample.
Excuse me, pilot. Mind if we take a detour on the way? I swear I saw some kind of barn or something out there.
Suited and booted. Come at me, science.
Promised I'd show you an active volcano up close. Now, I think the show's over.
Yep, that's enough playing with fire for one day.
Oh, that was a big one! I think the volcano is telling us we've overstayed our welcome.
Agreed. Let's go. I'll see you at the port, Rami.
Good thing I know the fastest way down. Don't look back!
Trying my best.
Woohoo! That's all! Yin! You faced the volcano. Now let's see how you handle some real Baja racing, my friend. Vamos! I know an old Baja circuit that would be perfect. I didn't plan on us entering a race already, but here goes nothing.
And we're into the final lap of what is San Lucas Predators. Into the arena.
Legendary Baja racing, my friend.
We've never seen anything like this! And they go! 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 Across the finish line!
Horizon Baja. Standing shoulder to shoulder with the Baja 500 and 1000. Legendary cross-country racing.
My friend, those run once a year. We get to do this every day.
In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Hey, Charlie. Thanks for turning out for the seasonals. I'll be sure to throw some extra challenges in there for you.
Welcome back, Charlie.
Looking to upgrade your ride? You've come to the right place. Let me show you around. You can always give me your car. Set a performance target, I'll choose the parts and do all the work myself. Garantizado. Because you trust me, no?
Around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right. You have just unlocked a permanent perk. This applies a permanent bonus to this car. Calculating route. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. yards. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Ojo, superstar. Alex is busy, but he told me to tell you there's a classic off-road vehicle in a barn not far from the festival.
Radio, and these first few days in Mexico have been a trip. Am I right, Chris?
Yes, mate.
Ever since we...
People usually say they want a cabaña by the ocean. You're the only one who wants a cabaña by the Baja. What's not to love?
And now, I mean, Chris, you're the expert. What do we do now, bro? Well, you take a deep...
And then we'll do it all over again, mate.
Welcome to Horizon. Woo!
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Está bien. If we want to gather data from inside a sandstorm, first, we have to find one. Let's tour the region. You want to drive, or should I?
You're the scientist. I'd better drive.
Some desert landmarks will be helpful if we get hit with poor visibility. I can take survey data on the way. Welcome to Bahia de Plano. But sandstorms don't come from the ocean. Let's move on. Step on it. When you step on it, you step on it, my friend. It's the Baja Circuit! Do you think the university needs geographical data on local racetracks? Definitely! Muy bueno! Now let's turn back for the coast and head south. Whew. They say sandstorms here can get muy malo. Dark skies, wind gusts up to 100 kilometers per hour.
So, remind me why we want to drive into one.
Because it will be really, really cool. Also, for the science. Very, very important science.
Right. Now I remember.
If you get caught in a sandstorm, just head west until your feet are wet. Arco de Cabo San Lucas. It's a popular tourist destination. Maybe I'll come back during semester break. Time to head inland. The university asked me to check out some strange crop formations. That's enough for one day. Time to get the raw data back to the university. Muy bueno. Now you have your bearings for when we find that big sandstorm. I'll keep an eye on the forecast and give you a call.
Fingers crossed.
Some desert landmarks will be helpful if we get hit with poor visibility. I can take survey data on the way. Welcome to Bahia de Plano. But sandstorms don't come from the ocean. Let's move on and step on it. When you step on it, my friend. Hey, it's the Baja Circuit. Do you think the university needs geographical data on local racetracks? Definitely. Muy bueno. Now let's turn back for the coast and head south. Whew. They say sandstorms here can get muy malo. Dark skies, wind gusts up to 100 kilometers per hour.
So, remind me why we want to drive into one.
Because it would be really, really cool. Also, for the science. Very, very important science.
Right. Now I remember.
If you get caught in a sandstorm, just head west until your feet are wet. Some desert landmarks will be helpful if we get hit with poor visibility. I can take survey data on the way. Welcome to Bahia de Plano. But sandstorms don't come from the ocean. Let's move on and step on it. When you step on it, my friend.
around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn right.
This is Horizon XS. Temperatures are rising here in Mexico. New hot season race events are live on the festival playlist. You superstars enjoy the perfect conditions. I'm gonna head out to my primo's place and stay cool in their swimming pool. Hey primo, if you're listening, it's been so long. You remember Angelica, right?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right. Yards, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculated route.
Get a load of that! Looks like an old Baja truck. Oh, this thing's won more off-road races than you or I have had hot dinners. Needs new tires, probably new suspension. I'll call you when it's ready.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
that 5 cross-country wins already? Crikey! You do this to all the race coordinators or just me?
yards. Turn left. Turn left.
Angelica here on Horizon XS. So all I have to do to make this a skill song is push the button and you get double skill chains, right? Well then. I'm gonna push the button. The DJ stuff is easy.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
I know you're busy, but I have festival facilities way over capacity. So if you wanted to push for that next big expansion, that would be very helpful.
Hey, cut it out! You're gonna break the skill computer. Come on, break the skill computer, I dare you.
100 yards. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Hola, my friend. Are you ready to get going?
So, Rami, you said something about a big cat.
A long story. I tracked it all the way into the jungle. I've lost my notes. Why don't I explain it on the way? First, let's retrace my steps. South, across the highway, and over the hills. Vámonos!
I thought big cats would avoid major highways.
Not this one, my friend. Mira, next, I turned off-road and hit a danger sign on the way into Mulegé. Welcome to Mulegé! My aunt, Tia Rosa, runs a stall in the craft market. She was the one who first told me about the big cat. Now I have your help, I'm sure we'll find it. Next, I went across the bridge and into the jungle. We're getting close.
Hold up, Rami. You owe me a long story.
Perdón, let me explain. I was given coordinates of where this big cat was last sighted. But the plane had mechanical problems on takeoff. I barely got it off the ground.
So you dumped your cargo?
Exacto! I lost everything and I never even saw the cat. But now you're here to help. And it's on the way. Por favor. This is the place! I left my car at the far end of the runway. All my stuff, including my notes, should be in the flight cases. Think you can find them too?
The big cat is a car, right? I'm guessing Jaguar?
Obviously! Sorry, did I not mention? It's a barn find. Drop me off at my car once you found it. Again! You found my notes! Tia Rosa said the Jaguar was abandoned by its owner 20 years ago. I've marked out the rough location on your map. Clear for takeoff! It's designed to survive any crash. Maybe not getting run over by a car, but...
I don't see you getting out to grab it. What were you wearing to fly the plane?
My spare flight suit. What did you think? You can keep it if you like. Gracias, my friend. I've been looking for this one. Some winnings I made on the street scene. Now, Big Cat was last sighted in a white barn with a brown door. Have a look around here. Finally! It's the XJR-15! Rápido y raro, and a long way from its native habitat in the UK. I wonder how it got here. My car. Drop me around here when you're ready to leave. Alex wants the biggest dirt racing program Horizon has ever seen, and we are going to give it to him.
Lost if we follow the river! Watch your head! Watch your head! How would you like to visit some old friends along the way?
Absolutely.
Welcome to Xmal! Once the most powerful city in the region. But I'm afraid we missed my friends by about 1,000 years. Legend has it, La Pirámide del Adivino was built in a single night. It takes us 2 days just to set up a festival stage. El Palacio del Gobernador. They say it's built to align with the stars during the wet season. We'll have to come back and check. We'll take this road. Getting close now. I promised you dirt roads, didn't I? Ale and I used to race buggies around here when we were teenagers. I always won.
I hope you've grown out of your rivalry.
Rivalry? My friend, in Mexico we call that family. Let's go back across the river. This is Agua Azul. We're so close now. Keep going. We're deep in the heart of the jungle now, my friend. It's just us and the wildlife of La Selva. These roads are treacherous, only reached by the most capable cars.
Or those that parachute down from cargo planes.
Yeah, those two.
Oh no! Somebody stop!
They'll be back, my friend. Big dirt racing fans.
Are those howler monkeys? We didn't have them back in the UK.
Your jungles must be very boring. And here we are. The waterfalls are right around the corner. Cascadas de Agua Azul. What do you think? Is the Mexican jungle good enough for Alex and the best dirt racers in the world?
It's perfect. I just hope the dirt racers are good enough for the Mexican jungle.
I know what you were thinking all the way through that jungle. This place would be perfect for dirt racing. Funny! I had the same thought. Check it out. Horizon Wilds. A little festival of my own where we celebrate all things dirt racing. Oh, this is going to be good. I've started you off simple with a few events, and the drivers and fans have challenges to match. So, off you go and get dirty!
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
Hey, Charlie. This is the Eliminator, an epic event that puts you versus everyone to see who is crowned the winner. They're taking sign-ups if you're interested.
Hola! Want to play hide and seek? Bring 5 of your friends and meet me here.
Ready for a new adventure? Perfect timing. So, where shall we go? What should we do?
Horizon Apex will be the ultimate destination for road racing.
Perfect. Alejandra runs the program. I'll call her now. And Ramiro keeps talking about the expedition. He said something about his pilot's license.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Horizon Pulse.
Horizon Pulse.
Because life's a party. How are we feeling, Horizon? Now, I gotta tell you, I am feeling excellent. Because our expedition team, Ramiro and his superstar driver, are about to set off for the East Coast. There'll be ocean views, sandy beaches, beautiful ruins. I just can't wait to get there myself and set up a Pulse outpost. Now, I know there's very heavy weather forecast, but that's why it's an adventure, isn't it? Come on, off you go. Are you still here? Take your song and go.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 100 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right. Arrived at your destination.
Horizon Bravo Niner! This is Horizon Bravo Niner! Do you read me? Look to the sky! Follow me and keep up!
Ramiro! Is that you?
Who else? I know just the spot to expand the festival, but the path takes us through the deepest part of the jungle. Do you trust me?
Of course! Wait, why would I not?
Then follow the road! I will guide you from the air. And pray the weather holds. Is it just me, or does that sky look glorious? We are slightly too late for this festival, I'm afraid. The name means Place of the Roads of the Gods. Going left here. Looks like we've got the Storm God's attention.
Rami, are you sure we should be heading into the storm?
A bit of rain is nothing to fear, my friend. The Maya know that too well. It is said that Jack straight's lining at the clouds and rain will fall.
And you're okay up there?
Don't worry! I am still in complete control! Actually, I am not in complete control! You know what? Let's not fly directly into that storm. Horizon Bravo 9er, I'm putting down in the jungle! Touchdown!
Ramiro! Are you okay?
Never better! Any landing you walk away from is a good one. I'm down next to some kind of flooded, temple. I'll send up a flare. No one's been here in a while. Look, even the excavations are abandoned. An expedition to a lost city, rediscovered by you, Ramiro Luis Miron, and the Horizon Festival.
Hey Rami, I think I'm gonna take a look around. Find somewhere to put the beacon.
Do not let me interrupt your Mesoamerican history lesson, my friend. You can come and get me when you're ready.
The festival comes and goes every year. This has been here for thousands of years. I think I found just the place for that radio beacon.
Beacon is up and transmitting. Good work. Now at least someone knows where we are. Magnificent, no? People would have come to the temple from miles around. Except they probably won't. Did I just see a flying car?
Get flying cars? I think I just saw a barn out there. We'll check it out later. Found one of the statues.
Don't touch it. It's very powerful. Could you take a photo for me?
I think I could line up for a jump through these arches and over the top of the ruin.
flooded Mayan temples? I am telling Haley.
Wow! I think I found the golden statue. Let me just get a picture of this.
someone, my friend?
Ah, there you are. Right. Let's push on to the coast. The storms can be bad, but the ancient peoples of this region knew the value of the rain. Whoa!
Are you alright?
I am fine. I don't plan on being discovered here by the next archaeological expedition, do you, my friend?
No. This place is definitely nicer without us.
Let's get moving! Some of the roads might be blocked. I'll navigate. It looks like there's one way to the coast. Through the heart of the storm. You can handle this, my friend. I trust you. Do your worst. We are riders on the storm. Riders on the storm! Fear nothing! Roadworks! We have to cut through the swamp. Take a right. I hope you like fun, my friend.
Couldn't like it more. Let's do this.
Hold on. Can I see those photos? Now. Yes, I want to see. I really want to see them. Okay, that one was very close. Go faster, please. The clouds are breaking. Keep pushing. We're through the worst of it now. Tulum is just around the corner. Welcome to beautiful Tulum. We made it. No thanks to the weather.
You're right. But these beaches look beautiful now. You know, I think this will be the perfect spot.
I think you're right, my friend.
I'm starting to get the feeling that if I call you after every road race win, you will get tired of me very fast. You made it! No thanks to Ramiro, no? Welcome to Horizon Apex. Ready for my road racing program? Here are the events I've set up so far. This is what I've been waiting for, my friend. Now I get to see what you can really do.
Hey, Charlie. Horizon Apex is our most advanced road race program ever, and it's right alongside the most beautiful beaches in the world. What fan is going to be able to resist that?
yards. Turn left. Turn left.
The freshest beats, the coolest sounds.
Everybody's listening to Horizon Pulse. In 400 yards, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 400 yards, you will arrive at your destination. Arrived at your destination. You have just unlocked a temporary perk. These offer a limited number of uses to this car.
Charlie. I have blueprints for a bunch of new adventures, and you have decisions to make.
You want to set up a new street racing outpost, eh? Let's say I know a guy in Guanajuato.
Why don't I hook you up with Ramiro and the extremely mysterious unknown racer who runs meetups in Guanajuato?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Don't panic, but I think I'm onto something big with this latest car rumour. Start having a sniff around the festival. Keep quiet about it, yeah?
have arrived at your destination.
Rami, nice ride.
I have to look good for my old compadres. And I thought, what looks better than beating a Horizon superstar into your hometown? First to the Basilica wins. Vámonos! Let's do this!
So, there's a bit of a street scene around here.
Maybe. Back then I was just a little kid learning to drive with my mommy and my tios. I couldn't even reach the pedals. But you know, they do say that the most fierce street racer in all of Mexico comes from Guanajuato.
Ah, do they really?
Well, see, they say he's never lost a race. Who knows if he'll make an appearance at Horizon?
And does this feared street racer have a name?
Oh, many names. They call him El Jefe, El Perrón, El Guapo, El Valiente. You might beat him one day, but not if you can't even beat me into town. Coming up from Guanajuato. Wait till you see the city at night. Welcome to Guanajuato, home of La Familia Mirón, best city in Mexico. The name means hill of frogs.
That's not very street racing.
And you've never seen a frog at top speed, superstar. Put a cafe there. Turn up, turn up!
Sorry, folks.
That's okay. The tunnels were built to keep the city from flooding. They are perfect for El Jefe and the local street racers. Oh, and watch for traffic. The streets can get busy, but I've heard the racers find it adds to the challenge. I mean, so I've heard. Final stretch. The Basilica is just around the corner.
I wish El Jefe could see us now.
Oh, he can, my friend. Now get across the finish line. La Basílica Colegiata de Nuestra Señora de Guanajuato. Racers come here to ask Our Lady for her blessing. You know, I might be able to contact El Jefe. I hear he's pretty strict, but if he thinks you're good enough to join the street scene, then who knows?
Dude, I know it's you.
Está bueno, pues. Then you're in. Come on, let's go meet my compadres. Well, now my darkest secret is out, my friend. I have something else to show you. Follow me.
Where are we going now?
Out of the city, to our racers meetup.
Does your family know about El Jefe?
Are you kidding? My father would be furious, and my Uncle Carlos would challenge me to a race before every family meal.
Well, you can't keep street scene a secret anymore.
You're going to have to show these racers how it's done. They've never been part of a festival before.
I'm sure they'll learn fast.
Lesson número uno. Give the people what they want.
And what do the people want?
Someone willing to bend the rules. And we have company. Meet my compadres. When we started this meetup, we were just a few kids racing around in old bochos. Since then, the racers, the engines, the party have all grown a little bit. Sorry about all the mystery, by the way. It was nice to visit Comas myself for a change.
It was fun. Thanks for showing me your hometown, Remy.
My problema, my friend. Welcome to Horizon Street Scene.
Welcome to Horizon Street Scene. Fully approved and ready to go. Take a look.
I've set up street races all across Mexico. There's a lot of people who want to take you on. No pressure.
Races are swarming into Horizon Street Scene, even though it's not very underground anymore. Whatever you do, don't tell them. It's important for their street cred.
arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
Charlie. Got a moment to look over some adventures? Thought you might.
The canyon would be perfect for our PR stunt outpost. Horizon Rush. Sounds good, no?
Finally, Jamin might leave me alone. Ramiro's in charge of the expedition, but he said something about stopping by a party.
It's interesting we're planning this expedition now. You know what else is coming up? Fiesta de la Luna, my friend. I have an idea. Meet me here.
Yards, turn right. right. 200 yards. Turn left.
This is Hospital Records Radio.
Turn left. 200 yards. Turn left.
All across Mexico.
Welcome back, everyone. So, I was talking to my old mate Jamie. This time, they've given him an entire outpost to play with.
Is that a good idea?
Look, when it comes to PR stunts, good idea is subjective, right? Anyway, we'll find out soon. Rami is taking the expedition out right after the Full Moon Beach party.
Nice! I'm playing that party. I'll make sure I go and say hello to Jay.
If you can find him, Dex, go for it. This is Hospital Radio.
No. They found one of these things in Texas a few years back, but and I had no idea there was another. That is a 250 GTO. We've hit the jackpot. Wait till you see this thing return to its former glory. I'll call you.
Yards. Turn left. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. Calculating route. In 100 yards, turn right. Arrived at your destination.
So, I'm here. Where are you?
Running late. Sorry. Things are a little wild with the Fiesta de la Luna coming up.
Wait. What's the Fiesta de la Luna?
It's a full moon tonight, my friend. Horizon's throwing an all-night fiesta at the resort. I thought you and I could attend.
Well, I do like a good party.
You and the rest of Mexico. Nos vemos pronto! Woo-hoo-hoo! Sorry I'm late! What do your heart to catch? Wait, where is he?
Just following the plane. I think I'm close. Woohoo! Just in time.
Good to see you, Jay. Now, on to Playa Azul. Vámonos!
So what happens at a full moon party?
People celebrate the glory of the moon, of course. There's fireworks, there's music and dancing until the sun comes up.
Hola, chicos y chicas.
The moon shows us her most beautiful face, and Radio Eterna is flying into Playa Azul for the Fiesta de la Luna. Won't you join us?
Tomorrow morning we head west to the canyons to find a stunt outpost. But tonight...
Fiesta de la Luna!
Explore the party, my friend. Have fun! Half these people came for the fiesta, but the other half came just to see you. Hola, everyone! Bring the full moon, I'll bring the big star. I know you don't need help entertaining a crowd, but just in case, I rigged up some pyrotechnics for you. Boom! Oh, don't worry, they are also cheering for you.
Oh man, I love parades. They're always kind of slow though, don't you think? Imagine if we had a few more horses under all those flowers.
Buenos dias! The party's not over yet. Let's push this float to its limits.
I've gone and set up some PR stunts. Let's see what this float can do.
Head for the canyons. Our outpost awaits.
Yes! Speed trap! This float can move.
Radio Eterna, what a night. But for some, the party keeps on going. This Horizon Parade float is fast. Almost as fast as the handsome young man at the fiesta last night who said hola and then ran off.
She remembers me! She remembers me! Did you hear that?
Air crew standing by! Everything is ready for your canyon jump!
Canyon jump? You can't drive something like this at Horizon and not test it out on a danger site. Let's do this!
Wild.
What did I tell you, my friend? Horizon brings it out in all of us. Good luck!
Okay, here we go. Hit the danger sign! Best idea ever. Alright, I'm not sure if we'll be able to salvage the parade float. Totally worth it though! My plan is to make this the place for PR stunts. So, I'll get to work on the PR, and you get stunting. I've already built a load more PR stunts. Which one do you want to try out first?
Hey Charlie, Horizon Rush is fully operational. PR stunts are great for the festival, as long as you keep driving so stylishly. Can you do that?
Hola, amigo.